Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Cebu Third DEO for this pre-bidding schedule, August 29, 2024. But before we start, shall we pause for a moment for the prayer?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from
Okay, thank you so much. Come here, Cebu Third DEO. So this afternoon, we are going to have this pre-bidding conference for contract ID 23XX0119, and this is a rebid, no? So, contract name is completion of CEU Balamban Campus Development Program, and this is about the water work system and its drainage. The location of the contract is Barangay Nangka, Balamban, Cebu, and the contract duration is 90 calendar days with an approved budget of the contract in the amount of 5,970,000 pesos only. And the second one, we have contract ID 24HF0105, and this is about the Convergence and Spatial Support Program, Rainwater Collector System, Cluster 3. So we have the rainwater collection system in different areas. There are 10 days, and is located in Asturias, Toledo City, Malabon, Barili, Alquisan, and Binangonan. So this is clustered, no? And the contract duration is 45 calendar days. The approved budget of the contract is 2,895,000 pesos only. Okay, so we are going also to acknowledge the presence of the representative from CEU. We have Ms. Barney E. Pontillas from CEU and the Project Management Unit representative. There's no name here, no? So then we have from LGU, Municipal Engineering Office, we have one representative, and the other one that we don't, I have mentioned here the name, no? But we have the engineer Michelle Kunda, and we are proud, no? We are engineer Kunda came from DPWC Luther before working with us. So now with the LGU APO Asturias. So welcome to this pre-wedding conference. Now, before we proceed, so allow me to introduce the BACMA, the Bid and Awards Committee composition of Cebu Third. So yours truly, Engineer Ray Novales, the Assistant DE, likewise the Chair. And we have here members, Engineer Alfie Lino, then we have Engineer Briggs, the Chief of Ortega, the Chief of the Planning and Design. We have with us also Engineer Dali, and enrolled from the construction, Chief of the Construction Section. And also we have Engineer Lucel Amio, who is online, no? Online with us. And of course, representative from the planning, and everyone is Engineer Yusol Labrador, who will be the one to discuss in details the plans and specifications of this project. So without much ado, we start now with the discussion for 23X0119. So completion of Senior Balangwan Campus Development Program. Again, this is about the waterworks system and its drainage. So I give the floor to Engineer Labrador. Engineer Labrador, you may have the floor now.
Thank you, Sir Ali. So now I will discuss the completion of Senior Balangban Development Program. So location of the project is in Barangay Nangka, Balangban, Cebu. And the total project duration is 90 calendar days. I will now discuss the items of work involved in the project. First, we have the first part, we have the facilities for the engineer. It is composed of provision of field office for the engineer and services and operation and maintenance of field office for the engineer. Next part of the items of work, we have the other general requirements. First item is the permits and clearances. Next, the project billboard or signboard. Next, the occupational safety and health. And last item for this part is the mobilization or demobilization. Next part, we have the earthworks. First item for this part is the structural excavation common soil. Next, the embankment from structural excavation common soil. And last is the gravel field. Next part is the plain and reinforced concrete work. We have the structural concrete, class A, 28 days. Next, we have the reinforcing steel, deformed grade 40. Next, the reinforcing steel, deformed grade 60. And last is the formworks and walls works. Next part, we have the finishing and other civil works. First item, we have the soil poisoning. Next, the pipes with fittings connection. We also have cement plaster finish. Next, the painting work steel. We also have metal structure accessories, bolts and rods, turnbuckle, cross bracing, and steel tape. And last item for this part is the structural steel. We also have item for our electrical, so this is for the pumps. Wiring for our pumps. First item is the conduits, boxes, and fittings for our conduit works and conduit wrappings. And last item is the wires and wiring devices. Next part is the mechanical. We have an item for the water pumping system and water tank stainless. We also have miscellaneous structures, the curb and gutter precast. So additional information, the project is just what Sir Ali said, it is the construction of water system and drainage. And we also have electrical works for our pumps. So that will be all for the completion of senior Balangban Development Program.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Joshua. And we would like to invite, or we would like to ask the audience if you have some point of clarification or concern, you may raise your question if you have some question or clarification. Okay, so there is none, so that's for all for 23XF0119. Now, before I forget, I'd like to remind everyone that we are now covered with the new procurement system or implementing rules and regulation. So gone are those days that we have RA 9184. We have now the Republic Act 12009, the revised Republic Act for 9184. So I'd like to invite you to please read the new Republic Act for procurement. No? So the main thought here is that is that more on the lowest speed that we will have, but it's more on the quality. So this time, not only this office, but all the government or NGOs, the government office now, some different offices, they know the Verdantan Republic Act 12009. So we're doing very strict with the quality and the specification. So we check on the documents, the authenticity, and of course the sources of the materials. So again, it's not a matter of lowering your price to get the project, but it's more on the quality. So that is the main thought of this revised Republic Act, and there are other provisions. So kindly read this Republic Act 12009. So we will now proceed with the next project. We have contract ID 24XF0105. The Convergence and Special Support Program. Rainwater collector system. This is cluster. And this is cluster 3. No? So we have 10 units or rainwater collector system to be installed in different areas in the 3rd district of Cebu, namely Asturias, Toledo City, Balangban, Barili, Alvinsan, and Pinamuan. Contract duration. So this is Mr. Yusuf, the 10 projects should be completed within 45. Anyway, we'll discuss that. Okay, so the approved budget of the contract is 2,895,000 pesos. So I'll give again the floor to Engineer Jesus Labrador to discuss the details about this rainwater collector.
Thank you, Sir Ali. I will now discuss the Convergence and Special Support Program Rainwater Collector System Cluster 3. The location of the project is in Cobucon Elementary School, Asturias, Jacinta Larosa Elementary School, Toledo City, Marcelino Eusebio Bilivel Memorial Elementary School, Balangban, Wiki Integrated School, Balangban, Mangio National High School, Asturias, Sayaw Elementary School, Barili, Minolos Elementary School, Barili, Ulango Elementary School, Alvinsan, Esperanza Integrated School, Alvinsan, and Lamak Elementary School, Pilangan. The project is about the installation of stainless steel rainwater. So ang button dito is mag-piping sa ato and magputang sa tangke, putang ang tangke and ang pipe parong sa tangke. So ako lang i-generalize kada location, kay same lang sila item tanan. I will read the scope of works of the project. First, we have the facilities for the engineer, the provision of the office for the engineer and basis. We also have project billboard or signboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization / demobilization. For our earthworks, we have the structure excavation, common soil, and gravel field. We also have removal of structures and obstruction for those location with existing structures for removal. For our plain and reinforced concrete works, so this is for the platform of our stainless steel water tank. We have the structural concrete, 3,000 PSI, class A, 28 days. Reinforcing steel, before grade 40, and formworks and post works. For our finishing and other civil works, we have the pipes with fittings connection. Next, the fabricated metal roofing accessory gutter. And last is the water tank stainless. The capacity of the water tank is 6,809 liters. So that will be all for this project.
Okay, again, thank you, leader, just open the door. So, any clarification or question for this rainwater collector? You may now raise your concern or questions. Okay, so there is none, so I think we're done with this now. So there are little and reminder that the meeting for this project will be on September 10, 2024. So we have 10 o'clock, the dropping of bids, and 2 p.m. we have the opening. So take note of that and see you on September 10. And of course, again, our reminders until public 12:009. Okay, so with that, I would like to thank everybody for joining with us this afternoon. Thank you so much for your presence and see you on September 10. Thank you from Super Dio. Thank you and God bless us all. Time check now is exactly 3:09 p.m.